because their why isn't big enough. And I'm really not going to go into that training, but we've got lots of trainings just on that one. But just read the slide again, guys. People don't quit because the business is hard. They quit because their why is not big enough. So as soon as you run into some obstacles and some challenges, that's where a person goes. So I'm not going to go into that today, but I want you guys to really know that. And there's lots of trainings on our site and other leaders have put together to help you with that.
Yeah, it's very, very important. I just want to say one thing, because this part really hits us hard when we're saying it, but just one key thing, when you're figuring out your why, one important sentence to ask yourself. So if you say something like, I want to make extra money. So the sentence that you should always ask, and jot this down so that this will dig deeper on your why, is why is that important to me? Why is that important to me? So if you say, I want to make money, why is that important to me? Well, I want to be able to have money for my kids. Why is that important to me? And then you keep digging deeper on your why and you'll absolutely find it. So that's really key. I always love to leave that with someone because that part is just so important.
We go a lot deeper on some of the why trainings we have, but if you just look at that one, it'll make sense. Guys, we're going to hit you with so many little nuggets today that if you pick a couple of these, your life literally will change. Guys, you will be free when you realize the cage that traps you is only made up of thoughts. And that's it. We talk about, what we become what we think about. And guys, that's part of it. That's where we got this statement. You'll be free when you realize the cage that traps you is only made up of thoughts. And so many people, you think negative. You think about this, you think about that. You're not thinking about things that are going to progress you. Hey, this month I'm going to sign up 5 people. I'm going to sign up 10 people. And your focus is, man, I got these 3 bills that I got to pay. And, the pressure gets on you and people telling you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And that's what causes the challenges that you have. It's right here between these 6 inches between your ears that cause you the challenge. So this is something we put together that capsulizes all of that. And if you understand it's your thoughts determine where you're going to go. Your thoughts determine who you're going to become. If you realize that and you learn how to control your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, your life is going to change. I'll give you one quick thing. Earl Nightingale, what did he say? The Strangest Secret. Look that up on YouTube today. It's a whole book, whole series, but there's a 31-minute video that I love to watch on a regular basis that kind of puts everything in perspective. The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale. That will change your life. It's definitely changed our life.
Yeah, and even when you speak, whatever that you speak, the I can'ts, I don't knows, all that make a big difference in your thoughts. So make sure that it's very, very minimum. If at all, you can cut it out. Or as soon as you remember, replace it with something that you can and that you will do.
All right, guys, we're just one slide away from hopping into our training today. Our core principle, back in the day was to become independent and to keep the main thing the main thing. Your goal is to become independent. On the application you sign up, the enrollment form, it doesn't say codependent, it's independent.
That's right.
If you want to become financially free, you want to become mentally free and control your own life, this is how we actually do it, guys. This is how we have done it. Number one, I got this from Les Brown way back in the day. What does it take to become successful? First and foremost, you got to be hungry. I mean, literally, if you had just hunger and a why to attach to that, your life would dramatically change. So you've got to be hungry. You got to be coachable. So many people aren't coachable. They want to do their thing. And that's the reason why we're going to show you the pipeline step by step by step by step today. And if you follow that, it's going to move you towards your end goal. And you've got to be willing to learn. Those are attributes that Maria had, attributes that I have, other leaders have when we start the business. You can start, no matter where you're starting from, hungry, coachable, willing to learn. Now, what we've added is you got to
get excited. You really do. You have to get excited from speaking to people, even, via phone, in person. You have to be excited. You just like when you first found out about this. What? Wholesale travel? What? They're going to pay me for referring these memberships. Are you kidding me? Did you see that compensation plan? So you have to get super excited, right? And, you know, a lot of people just skip to never quit. Okay, great. We talk about that. But the one in the middle right there is so key. You have to pay attention. You can be so excited, but then you know what? You're just excited doing just excited stuff, but then you're never paying attention to what the leader is actually speaking or training, or, you know, what you're looking at on your training, you know, sites or whatever that you're doing. You're not paying attention.
And that's why they ask the same question 1,000 times.
Questions, and you can say that like that, but you know, it's really key to pay attention. I mean, they say it, you know, when you're going in school, when you're in work, you know, you're onboarding and doing all that. If you're doing stuff on the side, you're looking at your phone, while even during this training, if you're not fully focused, if you don't have your notebook out, if you're not really paying attention, you might miss that golden nugget. You might miss that thing that could have taken your business to the next level. So it's important for every time that you have something that could be like money-making activities, something that could really take you and your mindset and your freedom to the next level, pay attention, okay? That's the most firm that we can be when we talk about paying attention. And then, of course, you know, never quit. So that's really, really key, that we want to make sure. And you guys go through this all the time, the stick and stay trainings and all the things that talk about never quit. There's no way that you can fail in this business unless you quit. So never quit.
All right, so guys, we're going to move on here. We're going to get into the pipeline. Every business, guys, runs on a pipeline. Your pipeline is your paycheck.
Yeah.
And once Marie and I got this, you know, 2.5 decades ago, once we understood everything goes through this in our business, everything goes through this in life, every business out there, every entity, guys, it literally makes all the difference in the world. And if you learn this, and you don't have to learn it all today, but over time, you know, the prospect pipeline, everybody, you have to find a lead first. You got the phone, you've got your cold market, social media, and the groups and organizations you belong to, et cetera. Everybody becomes a lead. That's the beginning. That's the top of the pipeline. And you've got to keep people pouring in there. Then after they become a lead, they become a contact. And we're going to go through each and every one of these. The contact turns into an appointment. And then the appointment turns into a presentation. And then there is the follow-up. And they either become a customer service, or they're not interested, they become a customer service, or they become a partner. Every single business on earth uses the pipeline. Colleges use it to recruit athletes and students. I went through this process. Our son went through this process. Companies use it to hire employees. Sales organizations use it to acquire customers. Churches use it to grow their membership.
True.
Couples actually use it when they first meet each other. Right now, when you first met your spouse, your girlfriend, your significant other, you were just a candidate. You were just a prospect. They are just prospects when they first meet, and it goes from there. And guess what? Your travel business, Travorium business, is no different, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, everyone. And when we talk about literally everyone out there goes through the same exact process that we're talking about. So the only people who fail in the business are the ones who never understood the system, or they never filled their pipeline. They're doing other stuff that, you know, just is not the blueprint of what we're talking about. So this is the blueprint when we talk about being successful in Travorium.
So when top athletes get recruited, guys, what happens? Here's the process. Let me run you through this. First comes the lead, right? A scout, a coach, they find out, they hear about a kid. Then comes the contact. You know, they make a phone call, they visit a game to see the kid in action. It's in the letter. They DM. A coach is visiting the home. They're stalking your Facebook and Instagram. And then comes the appointment to come here, come visit our campus. Then comes the presentation. They give you the tour, the facilities, the meal plan, the academic advisors. You get to meet all these people. You get to hear all the success stories and see all the things that the team has won over the years. Guys, the scholarship comes. They talk about we're going to give you a full scholarship, going to get a half scholarship, whatever that is. How the athlete fits into the program. They're going to tell you, how do you fit into this program? We think you could be the #1 draft pick. I mean, they're really filling your head up with a whole bunch of other stuff. Then comes the follow-up. What do you like best about our school, little Johnny? What do you think about our program? What do you like best? Now, what do you think? How are you feeling? Are you ready to sign?
That's right. And then the decision, right? That's what comes next. That comes the decision. What separates the powerhouses from weak programs, right? Is their pipeline. That's what we keep on talking about, the pipeline system. It's the exact same system that athletes recruit to. What is the name of that college? The famous one?
Anyway, it could be Alabama, or it could be any school, but let's just use Alabama.
Our same system like Alabama or Duke, right? It's the same system that brings, when we talk about a new partner, a brand new partner into your Trevorium business. And most people fail not because they're bad, but because they skip the steps, right? Or they avoid the pipeline altogether.
Guys, that's true. That's what happens. So step one, let's break this down. First, step one, you got to have a lead, right? A full pipeline is equal to a full paycheck. Guys, write that down. Full pipeline is equal to a full paycheck. Sources of leads. First and foremost should be your contacts in your phone, guys.
Yeah.
You want to start with this one, 100 to 200. Over time, as you become a professional in this industry, you'll learn how to aggregate contacts and how to meet people and do all of that stuff.
Active prospect list.
Active prospect list, guys. And we have a training just on that. So it starts with this one, 100, 200 names. They're your warm market people. You want to start there first. They're the easiest one. Hey, Mom, I'm in another one. and you want to practice. Sometimes it's just going to be practice for you as well with the warm market until you get to the better contacts. They say, are you coming at me again? Yeah, but I'm just practicing on you, the bad ones, so I can get better and talk about the good ones a little bit later, right? So then eventually you're going to learn how to do the cold market. That's going to be a natural progression. Then you're going to learn to do social media, referrals, events, travel groups, opt-in, leads from your landing page, your Zoom attendee. You will go from transition from where you are, just putting a list together, to literally doing all of these things. And guys, a pro is never short on leads because they have, Maria said it earlier, active
prospect list.
Active prospect list. They're always adding new prospects. Amateurs stop after 10 to 20 people. So a new person signs up, they put 5, 10, maybe 20 people they think will do this. That is the biggest challenge of all. They prejudge and leave good candidates off the list. It is a challenge, and until you understand that and you learn how to follow this exactly, guys, it's going to be a tough road to hoe to become successful in your business.
Yeah, and don't get confused with the name prospects or candidates. They're one and the same. Some people refer to them as prospects, some people refer to them as candidates. So when you look at the numbers, 1, 2, or 3 names per day, right? 30, 60, or 90 new prospects per month. 360, 720, 1080 per year. Wow. That alone will totally change your business forever. And you're going to get to this point if you get excited, right? And that makes all the sense in the world. You get to this point if you're excited, you pay attention, or you plug in, and you never quit. You're going to learn to do the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable.
Guys, I want you to jot this down. For those of you that are taking notes, you focus this morning. It becomes easy if you have a real why. Everything starts there. Guys, my why back in the day is I did not want a job. I did not want to work for anybody else. I was sick and tired of it. And I only worked for 6 months out of college. But my why was so strong when we started this industry and go through all the ups and the downs and the downs and the downs and the failures and the no's and all the crap we go through, because I was around other leaders, because I was around mentors, because I listened to people like Jim Rohn, Les Brown, Anthony Robbins, and all of those individuals and people that I worked with. Guys, I understood the negatives were going to come. They told me up front, some people that you are going to talk to are going to say no. And some of those people are going to not encourage you. And some of them, guess what? You sleep with every single night. And so had they not explained that, had I not took initiative to plug in consistently to learn these things, guys, I probably wouldn't be here today. So it is very, very important to take an understanding of what we're talking about. Because again, everything starts there. And again, I want to say it again, it becomes easy if you have a real why.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure you guys are understanding of that. It starts there. If you don't get the why, guys, do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Or
She said $2 million. How about step number 2?
All right. So step number 2 in yellow right there, you see it, the contact. And this is the part where most people freeze, right? This is the part that most people freeze at. So let's thaw you out when we're talking about don't freeze, right? You can make this very simple. If you say less to more people and you don't care about whether they join or not, don't care about the outcome, your job is to only expose the business, and then what? Expose the business. Or as David Hart likes to say, share the business, share the business, share the business. Same thing. But again, your job should be saying less to more people and just expose the business.
So, now, what does that mean, guys? Because some of you, we say that, everybody says it, every leader has talked to you about that, yet you just get the running off of the mouth. We all do. We call it diarrhea of the mouth. Guys, I had it back in the day. Maria, everybody goes through it. As soon as you can actually learn this, guys, it's going to make a big difference in your life. Figure out a simple elevator speech, a 25 to 30 second speech that you can use anytime that you want.
Repeat it again, what I just said. Repeat it.
Yeah, which part?
About this saying less to more people.
Yeah, that's saying less to more people. You have to practice that. You can make this simple if you say less to more people, and then you don't care about the outcome. Your job, again, is just to expose. Your job is not to explain.
That's right.
Your job is not to create a presentation. Your job is not to pressure. Your job is not to convince. Your job is not to beg people. You want to create curiosity. That's all you want to do. Hey, I found a travel service that only offers wholesale travel, and they also offer 5-star resorts at 2-star prices. You've got to see this. Guys, you can use whichever one you want. You can use money, you can use travel, you can use a combination. I found a company that is paying people a fortune just to spread the word about a new travel service that only offers wholesale travel and 5-star resorts at only 2-star prices. You've got to see that. You've got to be able to say that, or whatever script your leader gives you, or whatever fundamentals they teach you to say that. Guys, that is what's critical for your success. I found something that lets people travel wholesale instead of retail. You've got to see this. You see how I'm saying that?
Yeah.
If I sent you a 2-minute video, would you watch it? Whatever video sent, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, etc. I came across something that could help you travel more, better, and for less. Guaranteed. You've got to see this. Guys, it's simple. You want to keep it light. You want to keep it no drama.
No drama.
That is the biggest issue for most people out there. They create the drama. They create, well, you got these points. You got this. You got that. You can do this. You can't do that, etc. Your job is to get them to the presentation. What about the appointment once you do that?
Yeah. And first of all, let me just say, Darryl, and I don't like drama. But step 3, when we talk about that, appointment, right? Now you qualify the time, not the person, right? Professionals say, great, when can you watch it? Or can you hop on the Zoom tonight or tomorrow? Tonight or tomorrow, which is better for you, right? All of these are all separate. Let's lock a time so I can follow up properly. When we talk about people that are novices and really don't know what to say, you're just sending a link and praying that they get on, right? Professionals schedule an actual time. So we want to make sure that you schedule time. This again goes into what we talk about all the time about making sure that this business and every single skill that you're going through is inside of your calendar. Whether you set aside time for mindset.
Maria, I hate to interrupt you on this one, but we have breaking news. Guys, we've got breaking news right now. I feel like one of the news companies out there. We have live breaking news. Anybody want to hear the breaking news? Apparently, it is incredible, unbelievable news. And guys, we're going to head live right this second. We're going to head over to Paris, France.
All right.
And we're going to bring on Mr. Todd Strand. And we've got breaking news. So you guys want to turn off the TV. You want to sit down. You want to pay close attention. I just heard this right now, and the news is going to be coming on. And there he is right there. Todd, you're out in Paris, France right now, and you've got some breaking news. What's happening out there in France?
Well, we just had a packed crowd here, Darryl, because this is your team. Wall to wall. We ran out of tickets, ran out of seats. It was absolutely amazing day all day today. They're still leaving right now, going for the doors. But at the end of the event, which just happened but 15 minutes ago, Mr. David Hart made a couple of huge announcements. Number one, starting December 1st, that's 2 days from today, starting December 1, the entire company is going to get double bonuses until the 10th of December. So from December 1 until the 10th of December, we have double bonuses. Now, we have a couple of big events coming up. We have Orlando, Florida coming up. We have Barcelona, Spain in June, and then we're going to have Las Vegas in August. If you buy an event ticket before December 1st, and by the way, should I say before December 2nd, you buy an event ticket today, tomorrow, Monday, you get triple bonuses, okay? So all you got to do is go buy an event ticket, and you get triple bonuses.
All right, wait a minute, Todd. We've been hanging out for almost 30 years. I have never heard triple bonuses in the history of this industry. Unbelievable. Who wants triple bonuses?
Give us some hearts. Give us some hearts. This is so excellent. Wow.
Yeah, pretty incredible. I've never heard of it either, Darryl. I mean, when you think about every time you make a platinum sale, you're going to make $150 on a $300 sale, right? All because I bought an event ticket to Orlando. I bought an event ticket in August. I bought an event ticket to Barcelona. You got 3 different events. Buy one ticket, and you are in for triple bonuses. If you don't buy an event ticket, you still get double bonuses.
Unbelievable. So, guys, don't ask me how many more days you got on that. Todd just gave you that. If you want triple bonuses, buy the ticket to Vegas here today. So you don't have to worry about it. Is it 2 days from now? Is it 3 days from now? Buy it today. Get the message out to everybody on your team. A platinum sale is going to give you $150 worldwide bonus. Todd, did I get that right?
That is correct. So again, if you buy an event ticket, you're going to get triple bonuses. That's $150 on a platinum. If you do not buy an event ticket, you still get double bonuses. You still make $100. That starts December 1 through December 10. But every one of you should be racing to go buy a ticket today. Make sure you buy. I already bought a ticket. Well, go buy another one. All right. You have to buy a ticket starting from now until December 2nd, not December 2nd, 12:01, 11:59 p.m. California, December 1st. You qualify for triple bonuses for the first 10 days of December.
Todd, just for clarity's sake here, we're not talking about the Orlando. Okay, that's pretty, okay. Yes, we're not talking about Orlando. We're talking about, for those in the States, July event coming up for Vegas.
Or they can buy another Orlando
and the
ticket.
Other one. Or does Orlando tickets count?
If you buy an Orlando ticket today, tomorrow, or on Monday, it counts.
Okay.
Well, I've already got a ticket. Well, buy another
buy
one.
Buy one for your downline. Buy one for your guest.
Yeah.
By the way, if you make one sale, you got your money back.
Yeah.
Give the ticket to a bum in the street and get him into the conference.
That's right.
That's triple bonuses. So, guys, again, there's we're going to have an organizational meeting on Sunday, and it's designed for setting up for the most amazing month of the year, which happens to be December, which is setting you up for January 1st, 2026. We've got some amazing stuff, Todd. Now we're going to add this to it, and we're going to make some tweaks and changes to it. And what we're going to talk about on Sunday on the organizational meeting, this is going to take it through the roof. Unbelievable, Todd.
Thank you.
Yeah. Dave brought the roof down here with the triple bonuses, the double bonuses. Been a great event. Again, this is your team, Adele Maria. I know you guys are doing the event over there in Monterey. Appreciate you guys doing that. Appreciate you covering the training call here tonight. Guys, what an incredible event this has been. I mean, the company has major momentum, going into the last month of the year. Hard to believe, guys, we are 1 month away from everyone saying Happy New Year, and everyone setting those New Year's goals, New Year's resolutions, saying, hey, how do I make more money this year than I made last year? But that campaign starts right now, and the company just gave you double and even triple, if you buy an event ticket, bonuses to get it started.
Unbelievable. So the triple bonuses start by getting a ticket, either conference you're going to go to, get a ticket. The double bonuses start by just being existing.
That's correct. I don't do anything for double bonuses, but they start December 1, not today, not tomorrow. They start December 1. Well, I just put somebody in. It doesn't count. It starts December 1 for the double bonuses. And if I buy an event ticket by December 1, meaning before December 2nd, then I get triple bonuses.
All right, well, guys, there you heard it. Todd Strand coming to you guys live from Paris, France, giving us blockbuster breaking news on the Saturday morning training. Now, imagine those that were supposed to be on that didn't show up today. Todd, any closing thoughts before we continue? Well, you're muted. You're muted, buddy.
Yes, we're going to have our corporate update call with Mr. David Hart on Monday. You do not want to miss that. That is the most important call we do every single month. So tune in. You can hear it directly from David Hart, our CEO and founder, on Monday, because he'll be making those same announcements. We're giving you guys a heads up right now about what's about to go down.
All right, guys. So by show of hearts, how many people are going to buy tickets today? I can't show I can show the heart. So we'll get our tickets today. How many are you going to do? And are you going to work feverishly today to get this news out to everyone on your team? Because they're not going to give you an extra day. You got to get this done within the timelines that Todd just shared with you guys. So Todd, everybody's decided. Tons of hearts coming in right now. Thank you so much for breaking in on this broadcast. Definitely took it to another level, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate it. I know you guys are doing amazing training. Sorry to interrupt. Go back to what you're doing. And guys, I hope you're all taking copious notes, because Darryl and Maria are two of the very best in the entire world at what they do. So they are top income earners and amazing people. So Darryl and Maria, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving holiday weekend, guys.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you guys.
Gina.
Everybody.
Right, bye-bye.
All right, guys. Unbelievable, guys. So you just got the breaking news. Triple points in my 35 years. Triple bonuses, rather, in my 35, 36 years, guys. Maria, have we ever heard of any triple type of bonuses?
Triple anything. No. This is big news, guys. So, it's okay. If you're over there on your side, you're listening, and then you're also getting your ticket on the side. I know what you're doing. It's okay to do that right now. But you know what? This is so exciting, because this is something that we've never, ever experienced in this industry, ever. And we've been here for a long time. And so we're happy that everybody gets to experience this. That's so wonderful. But again, I love that. And then don't forget, so the corporate call on Monday, that's going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Central, and then 9 p.m. on the East Coast. And that will be this same channel that you're on right now. That's on Monday. That's the corporate update CEO call. That's on the schedule. So you guys saw that. And then buy a ticket before December 2nd. So make sure it's between now and December 2nd. If you buy a ticket, whether it's Orlando, Barcelona, Las Vegas event, if that's
Orlando.
Yeah, I said Orlando first.
Okay.
Orlando, Barcelona, or if they have Vegas up,
Orlando.
Yeah. Then you will get triple bonuses. So make sure that you guys do that. That's so awesome.
All right, well, guys, we're going to break it on this training again. We were rolling. We had finishing the training. We'll do it another time. We're going to bring Darryl Badley on here, because I definitely want to give this guy his due. So we were going to get to step 4, the presentation, guys. I promise we'll come back and finish this and show you guys where you can actually get this and how we tie it up in a bow. But that pipeline, guys, is once we understood that and how to take people through the pipeline, it made all the difference in the world. That with the why and taking initiative, guys, will be something very, very special. So we'll get back to that another time. We're going to bring on Mr. Darryl Badley, as he always says. Hey, how you doing, my namesake? Because we actually have the same name, obviously, and we spelled it the exact same way as well. So, Darryl, good afternoon to you out there on the East Coast. How you doing, sir?
Team, how's everybody doing? I'm great. I'm elated. I just sent a message out to the whole entire team about that.
Darryl, we're not hearing you. We're hearing you barely. We're getting parts of it, but turn the mic up, get closer or something, because we want to hear everything you have to say.
Let's figure this out. Are we good?
Right there, sounds great.
Me tapping on my coffee cup. So I'm very excited because this is absolutely amazing. I just sent out the message to the whole entire team telling them about this opportunity. I've never seen a triple bonus ever in my life.
Never.
Ever. For the same level of work, the same level of effort, right, guys? You guys got to get in on this. I mean, if you're not at the conference or at an event, this is perfect timing. And one enrollment can get that covered.
I know.
What are we doing?
That's cool. And Darryl, what's so amazing about this for you and your group is that you just created a ton of momentum that you definitely, by the end of this year, you already said your goal was to hit ambassador by the end of December. I think you're going to make it with a landslide now based on what the announcements just have. What do you say about that?
What's happening? I mean, we're gonna have directors, we're gonna have 1 stars, we're gonna have 2 stars, we're gonna have 3 stars. We're going to have 4 stars, and we're going to have ambassadors on our team.
Well, let's get into this interview here. 2 questions first. How did you find out about Trevorium, and why did you get started? So how did you find out about us first? The second part of the question is why did you say yes to this?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So Roz Washington, actually one of my greatest friends, she said, hey, it's travel and money. You need to get in on this. And I must admit, I did not join right away. I waited till her 30th day, and she contacted me. It's like, hey, are you still going to be interested in doing this? I'm like, yeah, let me do it right now. And it was just that. I didn't know nobody. I've met Harlan once before. I didn't know none of the scales, no Keith Brown. I didn't know no Chris Bailey. I didn't know nobody. But Roz Washington, and I met Harlan one time before, and it was it. And once I signed up the first day, 3 people. 3 days later, 7 total people. And the rest was just a landslide from there. But I've never been in network marketing this successful. I've been in other companies and never did nothing. And this was the one because it just made sense.
Okay, so let's break it down. I want the people that are listening to really get this. And maybe we turn our volume up and see if that's it as well. So I can hear you, no question. I can hear you, but I just need you to put a little bit more energy on there because for whatever reasons you're not coming through as clear as like Todd was a second ago for whatever reason. Can we hear you? Absolutely, yes, we can. So how you got started, a friend of yours that you met once, Roz, which we're going to see if we can bring Roz on in a second as well, if she's here. She shared this with you. You took about 30 days mulling it over, trying to figure out, maybe it wasn't important to you at first because you were busy in life doing all the things that you do. And then eventually 30 days later, she actually enrolled you.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. She did. And I've never looked back. Once the first person came on, I never looked back. Once I started utilizing the product, I've never looked back. And I just shared it with every single soul that just an arm's length from me.
Well, before we even do that, why did you say yes? What caught your attention with what she shared with you to get you to say, I'm going to do this thing?
First of all, it was the trustworthiness of the individual referring it to me, right? she was my great friend. I didn't have to have no worries, no reserves. I just kind of got occupied with other things, didn't think about it. She didn't want to pressure me on it. And I was like, travel and money. I'm already traveling, and I'm a businessman, and I want to make more money because that's how the world moves around, right? And I just jumped in.
So, guys, you know, most people, when they get started, they get started slow, and that's just kind of normal for that. Obviously, Darryl had a quick start. We're going to talk about that as well. If you're normally getting 1 out of 10, maybe 1 out of 15 just getting started because you don't know what to do. Darryl is a business guy, so he's a very, very sharp individual. You normally get 1 out of 10, 1 out of 15 out of the gate. What happened to you? Say that one more time.
So I was getting on a plane to Cleveland, Ohio from Baltimore. It's only a 50-minute flight. I sign up in my seat on the plane. All I had was the presentation video and my sign-up link. And I said, hey, look, you know me, I'm serious about things, and I've looked this one over, and I'm going to do this. If you're down, cool. If you're not, hey, just watch the video and we'll talk about it later. I get on the plane. There's no Wi-Fi. For some reason today, there was no Wi-Fi on the plane. I'm thinking I'm messaging all these people. No, nothing. I send it to about 20 people, and 3 people were like, I'm in. What do I do next? What's going on? And then 3 days later, there was 7 total people just in.
Wow. Yeah, do you remember what you messaged them? I know you sent them a presentation to watch, but do you remember the little message that you sent to them? I'm sure people want to know if you can remember.
The longest message on earth, but you can do it. Just shorten your message, be intentional and be purposeful, and cater to those individuals, and you can do the same thing, or that capacity, just to get people interest piqued. So yeah, you don't want to send a long message. I did 2 years ago. I was definitely a head on fire. I was just like, oh, somebody's gotta know. But those people had trust with me, so that's really big with this industry, guys.
Yeah. Now, when you say that, guys, again, ignorance on fire is definitely better than knowledge on ice. So I would prefer a person sign up like Darryl and just do all that as opposed to do nothing. People figure it out. There's people that are amazing people, and they're still trying to figure things out and how to do this and how to do that. And the people that are making this business work, hey, I'm in, I see it. Bob, take a look at this. I just saw the restaurant. The restaurant was great. It's an Ethiopian restaurant on 5th and Main. Man, it is unbelievable. The service is great. And man, the cost is effective. Everybody can do this. You need to go check it out.
That's right.
That's it. Anybody can do that. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to try and sit there and wonder if they're going to be in or not. Your job is just to expose. Now, though, obviously you just went 4-star. You're ready to go ambassador probably 30 days from now, if not sooner. What would be your advice to people that are in the company right now? And I think you've been in for what, about 1.5 years, or how long have you been signed up? And Roz, you can come on anytime you want. Just open up your camera, Mike.
2 years.
So you've been in for 2 years, making things happen. Now, we've talked about the good things. Obviously, you're 4-star. You're making some excellent money. You're getting ready to go ambassador. What are some of the challenges? Because I remember back in the day, I don't know, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, I'm not sure, is that there were some issues with the team. I don't know if it was similar to Paul Scales, but people left or whatever. Let's talk about that, because I want the new people to understand that not everything goes straight up to the moon here. You go from 0 to 4-star ambassador, 4-star director, and then ambassador. What are some of the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Sure. So there are challenges, guys, and I don't care what level. I don't care if it's day 1 or day 650. It does not matter. There are challenges going to be with this because you're dealing with personalities, right? I didn't know how to manage people's personalities and expectations, right? It's almost like a relationship. I didn't know how to manage people's expectations, right? I just say, hey, I'm in this. You want to get in? Cool. And I go to the next person because it was just like, I want to share it with as many people as possible. And I'm very competitive. So that's another thing. But I didn't know how to manage people. So my understanding how to message them or get a hold of them or communication factors, right? I did not know how to do it. I just was like, hey, you didn't get it on the WhatsApp. You didn't hear from me. I'm out. But then I started understanding what that looked like, how that felt. And I was just started nurturing and started being more interactive with folks via calls, via voice notes. I leave a lot of voice notes now. That's very personal to me and to them because I'm saying their name, I'm speaking, they can get the energy from it. You can't really get energy from a text, guys. No. You can send it out and get some dialogue, but the energy from a voice when you're saying it on the phone into a note, because it's very powerful and the response rate is very high, guys. That's just one of the nuggets. That's just one of the nuggets. But I started doing that. I started having more meetings, and I started doing my own presentations. And that would, me and Dr. Bear went to Atlanta. We had a couple in-persons, but we did a blitz about a month ago. And it absolutely catapulted. Over that weekend, it was 24 people that enrolled or made their payments, right? Came active or enrolled. More of the enrollment than the other. And then that absolutely catapulted every single thing for the rest of that time. It was 83, so I always say 82 and a half, but it was 83 people that absolutely came in here in that 30-day period from both sides. And there's so many people involved with that. I don't know if I need to name them or what, but it was so many people involved in it. It wasn't just me. I just stayed attached to all of the people that wanted it. And then we reached out to all the people that came in and all the people that were maybe a little bit of stagnant.
Yeah.
So Darryl, when you went through your trials and tribulation, I call it the valley of disappointment. Do you think because of your business background, being an entrepreneur, helped you? What helped you stay the course that I'm not quitting, I'm not giving up, even though it only cost you, a couple $100 to get started? What was that one thing? Because I want the new person out there, the person that may be struggling now, going through the challenges. What kept you going as opposed to saying, I'm done?
So it's a few things, guys. My faith would not allow me to quit. I'm just going to tell you right now, my faith would not allow me to quit. I don't know what your faith is, don't matter. My faith and belief would not allow me to quit, right? One. Number two, my mom is in it, my dad is in it, my brother is in it, my sisters are in it. My name alone, Badley, would not allow me to quit, because if I quit, I'm quitting on them, right? Wow. My team members, every single person I enrolled and asked to come into this with me and take this journey with me would not allow me to quit, right? I'm just telling you what it is. And then the leaders, I talk to you, I text you, call me randomly, everything. The leaders that we have on this amazing club and this amazing company, second to none. They would not allow me to quit. They would not allow me to have not a down day, maybe a down hour, maybe a down minute, but not a down day. I never want to go to the next day being down about nothing in relations to this business and into life.
Well, guys, Darryl also plugs in consistently. We go to meetings out there, and I just was mesmerized by this guy because his energy at the meetings was just on fire, and he's apparently like this every single time. The energy that he has at the meeting, if everybody had that, guys, we'd have 1 million people signed up in the next 6 months of our company. So Darryl, again, you're just amazing. Don't go anywhere. Roz, hey, you are absolutely unbelievable as well. We show the company video and you show your ring. How about that? we say that all the time. We always show that. So Roz, how did you put Darryl on your name? When you were putting your list on your list, how did you put that together? And then you say, let me my friend named Darryl Badley, or how was that relationship? I want to go from the beginning to where he is right now, if you don't mind.
So good afternoon, everybody. Look, it was actually a no-brainer because Darryl and I have done a couple other businesses together. And the ironic thing about it is maybe about 2 months prior, he said, you know what, Roz, we need to do another business. And I said, okay, let me do a little bit of research. And beknownst unto me, I was actually talking on the phone to Harlan when Donna and Paul Scales came over to visit. And I heard those 2 words because I had already been traveling back and forth, which was very costly for the last 2.5 years at that particular time. And when they said traveling money, it absolutely made sense. It was a no-brainer. I didn't want to get off the phone. I said, I can't believe you hung up on me. And then he signed up. Next thing you know, 15 minutes later, I signed up, and here we are now. I called Darryl the next day, and I was like, what is going on? You did jump in. This is not like you not to jump in immediately. And so here we are today. Infectious personality, the drive, the passion to wanting to get it done, to helping people. So I just knew it was going to be a great partnership for here on out. And I tell you one thing, we're like hashtag team no sleep. We eat, sleep, and drink Trevorium. And I'm telling you, that is unbelievable, just like you say. That's all we ever talk about. We up in the wee hours of the morning looking to see who's going to drop, giving them the encouragement, right behind them, all steps of the way. So we're in it to win it for everybody.
Well, Roz also, guys, is just an amazing person. You, matter of fact, just went 3-star director, I believe. She just went 3-star director, so give her some love as well. She's not messing around. She's serious about the business. I remember when Maria and I were out there, we come out of the hotel, they're picking us up to go to a presentation, and they got this huge, amazing party bus. And as part of, I think, one of Darryl's companies, and they pick us up. He's driving it. Roz is in there, of course, Harlan, and who else? Chris was in there. It was just amazing. So that's how they pick you up from a hotel in a party bus that has lights inside, music inside. So you're talking about professional people, guys. And what I love about these folks out there, Roz and Harlan, and of course, Darryl and the rest of the folks that we met out there, guys, they're serious about it. They are literally very focused on it. You would think they spent $1 million on their business. That's how they treat it. That's how they're acting. And the love in the room, guys, is infectious. It's contagious. Everybody's just hooping and hollering. Everybody's excited. When Harlan talks about, well, you can go to Dubai for $7. It's not like
crickets.
It's like, even though they've heard it 1,000 times, everybody goes nuts because they know the guests are watching. And that makes a big difference. So you guys have put together the team the team group out there, whatever you call it. Obviously, I think it is Team We. Matter of fact, I know it's Team We because I got the t-shirt. But you guys are doing something amazing. So before you guys go, real quick, let's go, Roz, we're going to start with you here. What advice would you give somebody to go from when you started, and you've had ups and downs and things didn't work out, but you kept traveling, you kept using the product, you kept showing up, you kept being a team member. What advice would you give everybody that's watching us right now to stay the course until you reach the objective you want to hit in this business, which of course is where you're at, and then of course continuing on to ambassador and above?
Definitely, you have to know your why. You got to stay close to the fire, meaning your leaders. I talk to them every day, and they always say travel in pairs. So if you fall down, somebody can pick you up. So, and following the process, don't try to recreate the wheel. As soon as they come in, the first thing that I tell them is, look, we got to get your travel launch. You got to get exposure to as many people as possible so that everybody can see the vision. You actually have to capture their heart, and for them to understand that this is absolutely phenomenal, and talk about the trips and building a generational wealth legacy for you and your family. We are not the average company. We have a phenomenal travel club, but most of all, we are definitely family, and we wrap you in. You stay close to our belt loop, and we just want to win. We just want you to make a difference for you and your family and just get it done. We leave nobody behind.
That's right.
Roz, that was amazing, guys. If I were you, I would get this video. It's recorded. We're going to find somewhere to put it down because it wasn't on Facebook today because of the international traveling going on. But travel in pairs so that if someone falls, the other one can pick you up. I've never heard that before. in 35 years. And guys, so if you're traveling by yourself and you fall down and nobody knows it, you don't have one of those, alarms on your show. What do you call it? The older folks, help, I've fallen. I can't get up. Guys, that makes so much sense. And then you talked about the why rather. You got to have a why. Guys, that was just powerful, Roz. We're going to have to get you back on here and go through some more training because that was absolutely unbelievable. Mr. Badley, what about you? What advice? I know you gave a lot of advice here today. What advice would you give in closing out to stay the course? And I know we've already asked you that in so many ways, but I just want to see if you can kind of wrap this up in a bow for us.
Let me tell you guys something. We talked to you about this on Fireside Chat one Sunday night when I made 2-star. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So you have to see it, right? And then you have to really want it. And then at that point, it's going to maturate and come to that, guys. You got to really dig within, right? Here and here to get to that, right? I did have some slides. I did have some old things because we talked about what I sent out to my team, but we can do that at another time. But you got to just really want it, guys. You got to want it for you. You have to want it for your family. You want to have to want it for your legacy. You have to want it for generational wealth curses. You have to want it for any of that. Because this is why. You do not have to have a degree. You don't have to have a diploma. You don't have to have a GED. You don't have to have no doctorate. You don't have to have no certifications. You don't have to have nothing but this right here, that heart and that head. And that's it. That's it. And it can take you all the way to the top of whatever you want, guys. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Well, guys, I just got a text from Proud Papa. I just call him Proud Papa. And he said, hey, that's my team. I love these guys right here. So, Harlan, hey, I got the message. We got you right now. Just imagine, you've got a group of people right here that know what they're doing. They're plugging in. Obviously, they're part of the team. But come on and say hi and tell us what you think about these two individuals.
What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
So first of all, as I sit here and I'm just cheesing and smiling, I mean, I get so hyped and I get so excited. And the reason why is because 2 years ago when we got started, we were nowhere where we are today. I mean, I'm talking about in terms of experience, in terms of belief, in terms of everything. We were nowhere near where we are today. And here we are, fast forward 2 years later, not only has the belief level changed, the experience has changed. I look at Roz and I look at Badley and I see how it is that they're actually supporting their teams and building and all of the different things that they're doing. They didn't have this level of experience when they first got started. And here they are now, experts. They just running it off like it's second nature. They have become experts at doing this because they stay consistent and they believe, and the consistency and all the trainers, they don't miss anything. You hear me? When I say nothing, they don't miss anything. They don't miss trainings. They don't miss calls. They don't miss presentations. I mean, they're fully vested, and I'm just excited to see them win. I really am. I'm just excited, and it's the even more excitement is there's so much more to go. That's what's incredible. There's so much more to go, and the fact that they truly, genuinely do care about helping other people. And I say this all the time. Listen, I can't say this enough, Darryl and Maria. Gratitude. Everybody that's on here that's listening to this. If you want increase in your life, you have to be grateful for what you already have.
Yes.
Because if you complain about what you have and you sit there and and that's all you do, then God is saying to you that so you're telling me you're not thankful for the roof that you currently have over your head? Because you could not have that roof at all. All right. You have to be thankful for what you have right now, and that will cause increase, because then he will tell you, now you get it. Now you're appreciative, and now you're ready for increase. And that's when your life starts to change. And I'm watching that happen for these two right here on this Zoom, is that they are grateful for the things they have in life and the fact that they care enough to help other people see what they're capable of achieving. So I love y'all so much. I'm so excited, so happy for what's going on in our team as a whole, and even more importantly, in our company as a whole. This company is doing something that has never been done before. And so everybody that's on here, I remember my mentor used to always tell me, I never understood it. He said, be here a year from now. And I was like, why do you keep telling me that? Be here. He said, listen, just be here. Only thing I can tell you is be here 1 year from now. Why do you keep telling me that? Well, now I know, all right? Because in that year, you'll learn to be an expert just like these two. And you'll help a lot of people, and your business will transform in ways you never imagined. But you got to be here in order for that to happen.
Right.
Guys, a leader of one, a leader of many. You can't lead one if you can't lead
any.
So guys, think about that. The reason these folks are like this is because when Harlan got in the business, he hit the ground running. He's an example for the team. Everybody wants to sign up a superstar Harlan, a Chris or Deborah Taylor, Herbert, and Janice, and Marlene Porges, and all the other leaders out there. Shouldn't have started naming, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Everybody wants to sign up those people. You've got to become the person that you want to sign up, or it won't happen. So if Harlan came in here and decided, well, I'll get on that training call if I have nothing better to do. Well, maybe I'll make a couple of phone calls today to see if I can get some people interested. We wouldn't be having these guys on the call here today. Because he stepped up, because he decided to become a leader, because he saw the vision, because he decided to take action. That's the reason why we've got these folks on here today. So you become the leader of the people that you want to attract, and you attract them, show them what to do, how to do it, and be consistent doing it. Every one of your lives will change. Guys, 33 decades plus in this industry, the worst thing that's going to happen to you with this company, the absolute worst case scenario, you're going to travel more, better, and for less. I've never, ever seen that, hey, I didn't make a ton of money this year, but I went to Dubai, I went to Hawaii, I went to Jamaica, and it only cost me $2.50 for each trip. There's nothing out there like that. So while you're learning how to become a leader, while you're learning how to put in the steps to follow the lead, to do the things you need to do, guys, you're traveling. You should be traveling every month, every 90 days, every quarter or something in the beginning, until you can travel when you want, with whom you want, anytime you want. Darryl, you just text over the fact that 5 people helped you have 1,800 people in your group. Those 1,800 came because of 5 individuals. Is that a correct statement?
Yeah, so when I got started, it was Roz, Harlan, and the Scales. Now, Chris was part of it, but he was dormant. We all met, and we used to talk every single night to about 2 a.m. trying to figure this out. We was like, Who's going to do what? Who's going to do where? I started doing flyers. The Scales was doing the presentation. Harlan was doing the testimony. Roz was doing the hosting. We did not care. We just knew that everybody started off with 0-0, and we was going somewhere. We ain't look, take the wheel. It's going. We going somewhere. And now today, Harlan can give you those numbers. Billy, the Scales can give you those numbers. But yes, there are well over 1,800 people that came in and are active because of this opportunity 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Unbelievable. Well, guys, we're past the hour, but obviously we got great news. Anybody still excited? Well, Harlan, let me ask you about this. Have you ever, in your career being in direct sales networking, ever had triple bonuses?
Never, ever. I started to take this phone and throw it out the window. Said, you got to be kidding me. Oh, my goodness. Listen, I don't care if it was for one day. If it was for just today, you better be talking to the gas station attendant. I don't care who it is. But triple bonuses, that's insane. That is insane. David Hart is outdoing himself. I tell you, he's completely outdoing himself.
Well, there are no excuses, guys. And again, like for those of you that, again, hopefully you have leaders that you guys are doing some type of organizational meeting or get together for the last month of the year. It is the most important month, we believe, Marie and I believe, because it's the setup for 2026 and what you do in December when a lot of people do nothing. David just gave you a reason to do a lot of it, but guys, a lot of people don't do anything. We're going to be breaking down on Sunday what you can do this week in the month of December so that you've got momentum. Guys, you can't get off a business. You can't shut down for 31 days and expect the 32nd day for you to explode your business. It doesn't work that way. Right. We're going to talk about that. We're going to bring you some insights. And of course, we're going to tie it in now to getting your bonuses here. But Roz,
I have a question real quick.
Maria has something she wants to show you guys that you got to know.
Yeah, just to make sure everybody's clear about the triple bonuses, right? We want to make sure that you purchase your tickets before December 2nd. So you see this in your back office where it says 2026 European Leadership. I know it says European Leadership, but it also says special bonus, right? If you click on that picture in your back office, and you click on it, it will take you to number one, it'll take you to the Orlando event, it'll take you to the European event, and then also Las Vegas event is back there too as well to purchase your ticket, which is going to be on August 20th of 2026. So just wanted to let you guys know that's where you would find the tickets so that you can purchase it. Obviously, the Orlando one's in the front. You can purchase that separately. It's right below it. Or go in here if you want to purchase Las Vegas and some other things that are back here. European.
So what is the front one? One more time, just so that now that they've got clarity. And let's see if we can get the front back up. So okay, it shows the top one.
It shows 2026. Let me just make sure you guys can see that. 2026 European Leadership Special Bonus. And then below it is Orlando. So if you haven't purchased your Orlando ticket, that would still qualify you. So go purchase your Orlando ticket, which is right below it, right there. But if you want the Las Vegas one, click on the picture of where it says European Leadership, and then that will open you up to the tickets area that you can purchase your Las Vegas ticket.
All right. So guys, you guys definitely got it. We've got 4-star director. I'm getting ready to say ambassador again. Darryl Badley on here. 3-star Rosalind Washington on here. And then 1-star ambassador on here, Mr. Harlan Hall. Guys, amazing information. Great sharing. This is where the heartbeat of our company comes from, stories just like you guys, and just being able to persevere and share the leadership. Again, I'm going to take this from you, Roz. I'll give you a couple of times that I'll mention your name, but after that, it'll be mine. Travel in pairs so that if someone falls, the other one can pick that person up. So, guys, that was huge. So many wonderful things today. Guys, here tomorrow, there's going to be the Sunday night corporate call on here. I know there's a name for it. It's just slipping my mind.
Which one?
The Sunday corporate call. Sunday.
Oh, organizational?
No, Deborah Taylor.
Fireside chat?
Fireside chat. That's what I was looking for, guys. That's going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock East Coast time. Maria and I are going to do our world famous deep dive Saturday night live edition. And Darryl, I'm going to be calling you. Rosalind, I'm going to be calling you guys. You guys might be the guest tonight if your schedule is open. Harlan, I would probably invite you, but you say, Darryl, I'm doing my meeting or something tonight, so I'm already doing a meeting. So I'll still ask anyway. So guys, that's going to happen. If you don't have a place to go to today, check with your leadership. If they've got a Zoom tonight, plug in to their Zoom. That's if you need a spot tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock East Coast, Maria and I are doing SNL, where we actually go in behind the scenes, show you side-by-side comparisons. That's happening tonight. You should be able to get the Zoom link, because I don't see us having that up there right now.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, we don't. All right, well, guys, hey, if you liked what you heard today, if you like Mr. Darryl Badley and Rosalind Washington and Harlan Hall, give them some love, guys. We'll have Todd back next week with us here. I will finish the training with Maria, and we'll show you guys where you can actually get it, because the pipeline is the pipeline, guys. And if you're missing steps along the pipeline, then you're missing parts of your business and it's not growing to the degree that it could grow to. So Maria, you got the last word.
Okay, so clarity, because I get a couple of questions here real quick. You don't have to sign anyone up to purchase a ticket or vice versa or anything like that. To get the triple bonus that's going to go from December 1st to December 10th, in order to qualify for that, you need to purchase a ticket. That's for the triple bonus. If you want to a ticket to Orlando, a ticket to the European conference that they're having in June, a ticket to Las Vegas in August. So if you want to qualify for triple bonus, you have to purchase a ticket, not purchase a ticket and sign someone up.
By when?
Yeah. So by December 2nd. So everything has to be done. So I would say by midnight, December 1st, make sure that you guys are got your ticket purchased. But if you just want to qualify for double bonuses, you just want double and you don't care about the triple, I don't know why you would. But anyway, if you want to do double, the sales have to be between December 1st and December 10th.
That's where the double and the triple bonuses are. People are asking us for our link today. Mary, can you put the link up? We have two different links. I believe Meetup Worldwide, Meetup, MEETUP, meetupworldwide.com. I believe that's it. And then the Zoom link for tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock East Coast, 884-2279-6143. I'm going to say it two more times, just again, I know people are asking about that there. It is 884-2279-6143. It's the one Maria and I use all of the time. You can even get it on our training site that we have. If you know what that is, or ask somebody, they'll be able to get it for you as well. But meetupworldwide.com or 884-2279-6143. Guys, we hope you guys had a tremendous Thanksgiving, and we're very thankful that day. Maria and I were definitely thankful that day. We're thankful every single day.
Every day.
Gratitude is the key to your success. It's the starting point. Getting your why launched is one of the most critical things out there, guys. Again, get hungry, become coachable, and guys, be willing to learn. Be ready to learn and apply what you actually learn. God bless you guys. We love you guys. Appreciate you guys all. Thanks for being here today. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Recording stop.